She was living in a single room with 3 other individuals.
God only knows what they were up to in there. Reefers.
How's it going, everybody? This is Micah. Welcome back. You can see me in the background there. I'm doing a little bit of testing for my alkalinity, something I've been struggling with ever since the RAS passed away. I was doing multiple large water changes to try to get the Prazipro out of the system, and was also dosing for my alkalinity at the same time, so my alkalinity rose a little quicker than I wanted it to. Over the course of 3 days, I went from 8.4 to about 9.8. So everything is a little unhappy. I've been trying to fight to keep everything consistent. Since I've been adding more SPS and now the clam, my calcium has also been dropping as well, and that's something new for me. Water changes typically were maintaining my calcium, and the only thing I had to dose for was alkalinity. So I'm either going to do the 2-part, or I also have some Mrs. Wages lime that I could be dosing, which is basically the same thing as Kalkwasser. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Other than that, everything has been doing okay. I've just been trying to check my water parameters multiple times a day if possible, and just trying to stay on top of it as I adjust my new dosing levels. I'm still trying to figure out this whole SPS thing. I am getting okay colors, but with this alkalinity swing and stuff not being consistent, I'm sure that's playing a role to it, but lately I've just been noticing some browning out. I'm also theorizing that it could be my lights not being bright enough, at least in the white department of my lights. So once I get stuff consistent, so as far as alkalinity and calcium, I might start playing with that and trying to turn up the whites a little bit and see if I can get some more light in there. Maybe that's it, I'm not really sure. I've been trying to feed the tank consistently, even though it was a little bit higher when the fish was sick. So I think maybe my nutrients could be a little out of whack. There's just a number of things that could be going on right now in the tank that I'm just not really certain of. But I'm hoping that eventually the colors will come back if I just take it slow, take it easy, not make any sudden changes, and just continue doing what I've been doing with small, minute nudges and hopefully the right direction. These are some of the new zoas I picked up this last weekend. Some wild colonies that my local fish store got. I also picked up a Birds of Paradise SPS, and then on the right is a just small random frag. He didn't really know what it was. It looked like it had a little bit of multicolor in it, so I picked it up. This Birds of Paradise I've never had before, so I'm pretty excited. It has really pretty like purple polyps with a green base. It was a pretty good price too, so really excited to see what this is going to do. The SPS and how they react to light is still a struggle for me, so I'm still trying to figure all that out. Zoas are looking nice. This is that small random piece that he wasn't sure what it is. The top of it in real life actually looks a little more pink and red with a green base. So I'm hoping that those colors stay, but the way it's been going, SPS changes colors like crazy as soon as it hits my tank. Sometimes they turn brown, sometimes they color up like this one did. This one has like purple tips with like a green and yellow base in between. It's really, really pretty. My rose bubble tip anemone has been growing steadily. Been trying to feed him a little bit more, trying to get some size on him, but I don't want to feed him too much. I'm trying not to make him split. I want him just to get big. Here's some of my brown SPS and that bleached out bird's nest. It still has good polyp extension, but I just moved it up too fast, and so it bleached out. And then everything else is just looking a little brown. So maybe I need more light. Maybe it's the alkalinity swings. I'm not really sure. I just want to get everything back to consistent. The clam was supposed to attach to that rock on the left, but ended up attaching to this base rock. But I figure if he attached, he must be happy. I thought he would want more light, but maybe he's okay. I figured he'd want to move if he's unhappy. And if anybody knows what this little crustacean is growing on his shell, I'm not really sure, but it's got weird little tentacles that come out sometimes. Or I guess antennas, not tentacles. Well, I really appreciate everybody watching and subscribing and staying tuned. If you're not subscribed, make sure to go ahead and hit that button for more updates. And I'll see you guys next time.